around a year ago, it was a really popular trend online to recreate your first date with your other half. And I never got around to doing this with my now husband at the time because we were getting married. We had actually already done this in real life for our 6th anniversary. Funny story. So for our 5th anniversary, I was living in Australia and he was not. So we missed that one. So for the 6th anniversary, Alex had told me we weren't doing anything because we were saving for a house. And on the day in work, I got flowers. The note said something like, come home and get ready to go out. Love, Alex. And a girl who sat beside me in work saw that and she goes, oh my God, he's definitely proposing. And from that minute then, I was shitting an absolute brick from that moment on. At the time I wasn't ready to get engaged. I felt I was too young primarily. Alex brought me out. Turns out he was recreating our entire first date from the place we went for a pre-drink to the place we went to dinner to the place we went for post-dinner drinks. It was a really romantic gesture. But in the pub before the dinner, I was acting really weird. Like, Alex like, do you want a drink? And I was like, no. And just acting really strange and he couldn't figure it out. Eventually he mentioned that a woman in his work had assumed that he was proposing when he sent the flowers. And he was like, oh, like, I had to be like, of course I'm not proposing, like we're saving for a house. And I went, oh my God, thank God. Get me a beer, please. So that's actually one of the funniest stories of our relationship and people often are baffled by that one. But I wasn't ready to get engaged and I freaked out and it turned out he wasn't planning on proposing anyway, so it was all good. But we're married now, so it all worked out. So I decided that for our year anniversary of being married, we would go out and recreate the first date again, and this time I would get footage of it. So we are now 11 years together and 1 year married. We actually skipped the pre-drink pub because I totally forgot about it. Whatever. So we went into Dublin city centre and we walked up Grafton Street, which is where we had our first kiss the night before our first date. Anyway, and then we went to Gotham Cafe just off Grafton Street. The Eddie Rockets weirdly had moved from the other side of the street to beside Gotham Cafe. It was definitely across the road, definitely 11 years ago. The food was beautiful. Did you enjoy your date recreation?
I did.
The food was amazing.
Very good. 5-star review from Alex.
Anything super romantic to say? I remember actually on our first date, it was either on our first date or on the 6-year recreation that in Gotham Cafe I had the most beautiful white wine. And at the time I didn't really drink wine, so it was really nice to find a nice wine, and I got the name of it and then immediately lost a piece of paper. And I've never found it again and they've changed the wine since. So there's a depressing story for you. It was really lovely food, very affordable. And then we went to...
There you were.
Were you looking for me there?
What?
Were you looking for me there? Yeah. That's very neat. The Porterhouse. The funny thing about the Porterhouse is Alex can't remember being there, but I'm convinced that we went there on our first date. And the reason is because I didn't like beer at the time and I tried a strawberry beer and hated it. And that's how I remember. I'm convinced, I know that we were there on our first date and Alex can't understand why he would have brought me there because he hates it.
It's alright. Seats.
Why did you bring me here all those years ago?
This is the nearest pub. Get you as liquored up as possible so I can score you.
Aww.
How sweet.
So yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is really romantic. It made me feel really nostalgic, but it's not the same. We're both 11 years older. Sat in a different place in the restaurant. It is lovely, but the memory of the first date is so nice because it was with Alex. It's actually not because of where we went, because I kind of hate the Porterhouse too. Basically any time spent on a date with Alex is amazing, and this was just another one. But it's a nice thought. But in general, I'd just like more dates with Alex. Hint, hint. Minimum 1 date night a month, we said. Just saying. No, we're busy, but... After the Porterhouse, we gave up and we went to meet friends who were on a night out. It was actually a group of friends, a number of whom had been at the wedding. So it was actually lovely to share that celebration with them. And we landed, one of them got a bottle of champagne, so thank you very much, you know who you are. And we all had a sip, and it was really amazing. Yeah, it was really good. And then we all started reminiscing about the funniest stories at the wedding. Luckily, one of the people that was there was one of the people who was involved in the single best story to come out of that wedding. So we just got to hear his side of the story, and I was weak with laughter. And we were out till all hours, and we were home over to shit the next day, and I got nothing done. But it was brilliant. So happy anniversary to us. Happy birthday to our marriage, as I put it. Do this, why not? Everybody should recreate their first dates. Recreate your first date with someone else. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it. And let me know in this poll here what you'd like to see from me next. Okay, bye.